Learn English with Muallimi Academy.
Good morning. Might I inquire if you're an English teacher?
Hello. Indeed, I am an English teacher. Is there something you need assistance with?
That's wonderful. I've been on the hunt for an English teacher for some time.
Given that this is a place for learning English, it's surprising that it took you this long to find a teacher. But let's shift the focus to you. Are you a student here? May I know your name?
My name is Jack. Actually, I am not a student here, but I could really use your help.
Not a problem, Jack. Just let me know what you need, and I'll do my best to assist.
I appreciate it. Essentially, I'm trying to identify the most useful words for learning English. Additionally, I am curious about how to choose a good English course. It's important for me to understand this.
That's a complex question. There are numerous YouTube videos covering a variety of topics.
I'm aware of the option to learn English through YouTube, but what if I want to enroll in or purchase a course? I'm contemplating investing some money or perhaps finding a free yet effective course. I could use your guidance.
I understand. So you're seeking advice on how to select the English course that best suits your needs. Certainly, I can provide guidance. I understand that choosing an English course can be confusing. There's a whole lot of free English content online, but often it's subpar. Such content leaves you more confused and stressed than before. Here's something crucial, Jack. This confusion can seriously impede your learning. Furthermore, many English courses teach the language in a manner that's ineffective. You might end up squandering time and money on language tasks that don't contribute to your improvement. So the question arises, how can you discern which courses are truly worthwhile? Allow me to share some key tips for selecting a good English course. First and foremost, it's vital to opt for a course with skilled and experienced teachers. The competence of the teacher significantly influences your learning. However, not all teachers excel at teaching. Some lack the necessary skills and knowledge to teach English effectively. This can cause students to lose confidence and interest in learning. I've witnessed it. In fact, many students stop learning English because they don't resonate with their teacher. I had a similar experience in school. My first grade teacher was quite inadequate. She consistently spoke in English, but our English proficiency was very low, so none of us could understand her. This made participating in class extremely challenging and frustrating for all of us. I believe that's why many of my classmates developed a hatred for English. That's why we stress the importance of having qualified and capable teachers. It's important to understand this. Teaching a language is a unique skill. Just because someone is fluent in English doesn't necessarily mean they can teach it effectively. And being a native English speaker doesn't automatically qualify someone as a good teacher. Let me give you an example. I once worked at a renowned school. They, thinking it would benefit the students, had a native English speaker as a teacher. The students were thrilled because he was from the United States and were eager to learn from him. Unfortunately, despite his fluency in English, he lacked effective teaching skills. He was eventually let go. Teaching English requires a deep understanding of grammar and language structure. It's about using communication skills, as the primary purpose of learning a language is to communicate. Learning English involves mastering writing, speaking, pronouncing, and even understanding body language. All these elements are vital for effective communication. That's why it's essential for English teachers to have a solid teaching background and years of experience. When I first started teaching English, I believed I was doing a good job. I might have been decent, but there are lessons that only come with time and experience. Now, over 15 years of teaching later, I truly understand what works in teaching English. So, your first step is to find a teacher who knows their craft. Consider this. Even if the learning materials aren't top-notch or are boring, we still do our best to get the point across. From a teacher's perspective, I can tell you that sometimes we receive basic materials, but a competent teacher can teach English effectively, regardless of the quality of their resources. I encountered a similar situation at an English institute where I taught. The teaching aids were, to be frank, the materials they provided were horrible. They were just so uninspiring. Outdated books, low-quality videos, poor audio, and not a single image or flashcard. I must admit, I never used those materials in my classes, not even once. Instead, I created my own materials. I believed my approach was better for the students, and I did this more than once because that's what a dedicated teacher does. There are no excuses. Our primary goal is to get you speaking English. That's our job. Fortunately, now I can create my own teaching aids. Like this video you're watching. I made this and others based on my extensive teaching experience. That's why choosing the right English teacher is incredibly important. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. But there must be other factors to consider as well, right?
Absolutely. There's more to choosing the right course than just the teacher. I'll cover those factors in the next video. We're out of time now, but we can talk more about it later if you're interested. See you later.